Hello, indoor trackies, girls, girls indoor track. Welcome to the awards night presentation for the girls indoor track team. And um, this is so crazy, isn't it? Uh, I'm going to start like I started all my videos. And I'm going to encourage you right away to look at the other videos. This is one thing that I don't get to watch. I don't get to watch some of the other sports do what they do, and I and then we have this banquet and we all get sent to different rooms, and I still don't know how everybody did. I often don't know who wins coaches awards for the other sports and things like that, who performed well. So i'm going to I'm going to be online looking at what the other coaches have to say. So looking forward to that. There's a silver lining, uh, that obviously this isn't the best. Hey, but it'll be something to talk about. You remember that? That was so stinky the way, you know, that that year went with the virus, you know. All right. So anyway, in girls indoor track, we had a good team. We we were small. Some things didn't go our way. Some things did. We had some big highlights. And um, anyway, let's get on with it. Um, one. I'll start with our lowlights. We we had a couple of season-long injuries. We had some girls not really able to compete, and that's always hard because we need to have all hands on deck. All pistons, you know, pumping and all wheels turning, whatever you want to say. But um, track is a numbers sport. You need quite a few people to really be successful. You need a bunch of quality people. And as I said on the boys video, we've always tried, or I have. This is my philosophy. I always try and get our relays going. I think there's four indoor relays: the 4x2, 4x4, 4x8, and the sprint medley relay. And we try to qualify as much as we can in those um, relays for states, and that involves much of the team. So, and the team depends on each other. It's the relays and track are something that I'm not sure. They say track is individual sports. Not in a relay. You have to have four people that are great. If somebody doesn't get the job done, you can't win, because it's 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 I'll use basketball. If you got Mr. or Mrs. Greasy Fingers over there on the court, okay, and you're playing offense, and you know, old Greasy over there doesn't have to touch the ball that much. They can play some solid defense for you or whatever, but if you got a relay going, that baton goes in somebody's hand, and if they can't get the job done, you're not gonna succeed. So we really put the pressure on a little bit to try and get those relays going and get as many as we can qualified for states, so we can have as many people involved at the state meet as we can. Again, we also are trying to have individual success too. Um, this year, I think we qualified 3 out of 4 of our relays. We qualified 4x4, 4x8, sprint medley. A lot of them had some overlap of some girls, and I think we ended up just running the 4x8 and sprint medley at the state meet, because we were just kind of out of bodies. We had a nice team. We had some throwers. Kaylee and Alyssa and Courtney were throwing over there, and We had hurdlers like Liv and Mackenzie, and um, yeah, I should probably say more than just that. Haley Falter and Courtney Leclerc and Alyssa Brostek. Those they were throwing. Alyssa was also high jumping and making great strides in her high jump. Um, and hurdlers, Mackenzie DiDonato and Olivia Pollock, working hard there. We had um, we had a lot of runners, and most everybody was called on to run. Some of them reluctantly, at one time or another. Some of them had a lot of fun with it. I I often make the throwers, do a little sprinting, and I enjoy that. Sometimes they do too, and sometimes, yeah, it's just a really good thing for them. And I one of my favorites this year was, Kaylee. She's always willing to jump in a relay, a 4x2, or run a, you know, do something, and it's always, she's got a lot of heart. I always love watching her do that. Um, so anyway, not too many freshmen. We had Stevie Lynn, and Stevie happened to be one of the ones hurt for most of the year. That hurt us because she's a good sprinter, and she would have really helped our 4x2 and maybe our sprint medley, and it would be nice to have her. Looking forward to 3 more years, but that was our lone freshman. Um, Sophomores, I gotta go through the list, see what I got. I'm thinking Ariana and Mackenzie. If I miss you when you're watching this, I apologize. I have the list over here. I don't have the grades there. And we had a bunch of juniors. Juniors is a strong class with Abby and Alyssa, Megan, um, Hannah, Kirsten. Kirsten was another one of our injured. Didn't really compete this year. We had Sophia did some managing for us and a little bit of working out as a freshman too. I missed her. I apologize for that. And our seniors, good seniors. Liv Pollock and Alexa Kowalski, Brianna Greco, Kaylee again. I guess I mentioned them. I don't need to mention the throwers more than once, but good team. Nice rounded team. We filled a lot of events. We put people in a lot of different events, and then we had some stellar performances. And team had a great attitude. I thought they worked well together. They got along together. That's really important. They wanted to work hard for the most part. And we had some success. Again, Berkshire League does not exist as far as indoor track goes, so we can't really tell you how the Berkshire League season went. I will also say that rumor has it that it's been a rumor for years, but they're discussing the possibility of recognizing indoor track in the future. So let's keep our fingers crossed for that, because I really think the kids deserve that. They're working hard. So Berkshire League season went well. I think we were definitely champs. Actually, we might have been. We had a good team. The injuries hurt, but there it goes. So we get to states, and we had we elected to go with our 4x8. That one looked like it could score. It turned out it didn't. It's okay. You do what you can. And then we also ran our sprint medley, and that one would have scored. It's going to be one of those stories because we actually got disqualified. We ran out of our lane, and then at the end of it, it's like, always looking for the guilty party and who ran out of the lane. And they call the worst thing in the world when you're a coach is, will the Thomaston coach please come to the scorer table? When you hear that, it's pretty much your team just got DQ'd, and they're going to tell you that and watch you cry or whatever. But I didn't cry, but I found it funny because it's like, I said, so, what was it? And he said, we ran out of the lane. And I said, which leg? And, I kind of wish I didn't even ask that. Because then you can, put the blame on somebody, but I wasn't planning on doing that. I was just kind of curious. As it turned out, we got DQ'd twice. I kind of laughed right there with the guy. I was like, wow, it's the first time I got a team DQ'd twice. I said, I need to work on my coaching, and that should not happen at the state meet. But I didn't realize it. Need to stay in our lane. Anyway, that's those things happen. Just not to make excuses, but they let a lot of things slide during the regular season where there are sticklers at states, and I'm one that says DQ them in the during the season so they learn not to do those things, because they happen and they're devastating to teams when it happens. And we did run the race, and we would have walked home with a medal, and we were one of the top teams in Class S, but instead we're in the bottom. Talking a lot about a DQ, but it was kind of a highlight and a low light because that really was our best effort of the day. Our other best efforts came from two of our stars. Three of our stars. I'm not going to talk about the state meet. I'm going to back up for a second because it was basically during the regular season at our invitationals. Ariana has become the best sprinter in indoor track history for the girls. And it's just it's a shame that the outdoor season didn't happen because she was on fire. She was getting better all the time, and she blew away she had earned the school record last year, but she had blown it away, and she did a great job in the 55, and she made great strides again, trying to extend her speed up to 200 and 300 meters, and much better job at that this year. So fantastic job to her. So that was good. The other, we had another individual that made it to states, was Liv, in the hurdles, and she kind of made it right at the end and did a great job. And then she ran a fine time at states, best effort of the year at states, and that's what we ask for. That's what you want. You want to bring your A game to the state meet, and she did that. So she ended her career on a fantastic note. So congratulations for that. And I have to say, I'm not going to call it a lonely job, but the hurdlers I just send out in the hall and tell them to work on hurdling, and then I go and I'll check on them and I'll give them pointers sometimes, and sometimes I'll just but there she just goes off and works, and Mackenzie will go out there with her sometime, but Liv loved the hurdles and did a great job. Finished her career on a very positive note. So congratulations on that. Our big performances at the state meet came from two of our distance runners. first the first was 1,000 meters, big PR from Brianna Greco, and she finished seventh, one out of the medal stand. Um, and I think she PR'd by 6 seconds. It was fantastic. She ran a great race. She just ran a great race, and I was delighted for her. And I think I know it took the sting out of the not the greatest performances. And, it wasn't anybody in particular, but not the greatest outcomes from our relays. And she was also in in our two relays of the day. But great performance in the 1,000, and she knows it. And when you do that, it was just like she had to feel good. She had again brought her A game. Where do you want your A game? It's like you just want to shine on the biggest stage, and she did that. All right. And our other great performance of the day was from another of our stars, Megan Damaris. And Megan uh, also was a relay member, but she ran the 3,200, which used to be a little unpopular, but she's yeah. I said I know. It was a culture, oh, you got to run, you know 16 laps in the indoor is a long time. We have so many funny stories because some people apparently can't count to 16, but so there's mistakes made, but uh, not on the state championship day. She ran a phenomenal race. Again, Bree, Megan, both of them ran pretty much perfect races at the state meet. Megan's broke 12 minutes for the first time. Placed fifth, I believe, and got a medal. I have to look that up, but she didn't win. But pretty sure she was fifth. But it was a fantastic race. It was just a beautifully run race, and you kind of had to be there. It was just perfectly paced, made the move at the right time, finished strong, was fine. Ah, she is a beautiful runner to watch. It was just a great job, and you know, I'm delighted for her, and so anyway, coaching awards. Uh, it was tough because we had some really, really good performances. But I I decided to go with the two big stars again. Again, is Bree's senior year, captain, leader of a solid team. The leadership showed, and the work ethic was contagious. Oh, great. Stink bug just flew onto my light over there. That's trying to, whatever. You don't care. But Bree did a great job. Bree is gets to leave Thomaston and being on that special list of greats, and to be on the list of great runners at Thompson High School is truly special, because we've had some very, very great runners, and she is right there with them. But her leadership was awesome too, and she she led by example, and she, I don't know, she's an easy person to get along with and to like, and did a great job as far as team chemistry goes as well. So congratulations to Bree. I'll miss Bree greatly, and she she made that decision a couple years ago, and really paid off. And because really she started out as a jumper. You know, she even threw some in her history, but finishes off as one of the best distance runners in the league, and maybe, certainly one of the top three. And with her teammate Megan as one of those three as well. And that's who my other coaching award is going to, Megan Damaris. Again, I've seen you kind of have seen the growth between her freshman year and her junior year, and she's really done a dynamite job as far as becoming a more mature runner. Um, Her attitude about it and her drive is really has really come a long way. Um, she's got a great attitude and really, you know, again, big change. She doesn't miss, and she just comes. She does her work, and she does what she's supposed to do, and it's working out really, really well for her. She's a very easy girl to coach. Um, even in a race, she listens well. Uh, you know, and but she's got a really fantastic knack for pacing and knowing when to make her move and how fast she can go uh, without going too fast and blowing up a race. So she's just she's got great instincts, but great work ethic. Um, Great improvement in her maturity toward the sport. So congratulations, Megan. You did a great job. Um, Delighted to have you one more year. Hopefully, we'll be back in school. I think we will. Uh, so that's pretty much all I have. I do have to say thank you to the parents that support and tolerate. Sometimes I can say tolerate because we have some late hours and sacrifices are made. But thanks for making them. I think the kids appreciate that and have a good time. And for those of you that can make the meets and support your kids, it's very important for them uh, to feel that love. And so thank you for the support there. And that's about all I have. Congratulations to the girls indoor track team. Great job. And I'm just sad that our third season of the year did not come to fruition. But stories will be told, It's just it's just a shame the way things work out sometimes. Anyway, thanks for listening. Hope I didn't bore you. You guys have a great night and good luck to our seniors. For the rest of you, well, get out there, work hard, get some running in, do some core, get in shape, stay in shape. Next year's going to be a great year. Have a good night.